Hi everyone. How are you? Okay. It is the last lecture, right? Are you happy now? And the next week you will have the final exam, right? Please refer to the instruction I sent you. Given we had an online exam this time, the format will be different from the first exam, right? It will be mainly essay types of exam questions and some short answer questions. And I know some students have a friend in other sessions, right? So to avoid some possible problems, I'm going to make different sets of questions for each session. So anyways, please refer to the instruction. And again, you have been so great. You have been doing great. It would be much better if we kept having face-to-face classes. And I hope I can see you in the school next semester. And then you can call me Songjin, not Dr. Yu or Professor Yu. Okay? Um, okay, again, the objective for today's lecture is to discuss the process of managing IS security and describe the various IS controls that help in ensuring IS security. Okay, I'm going to turn off the video. Okay, information system security process. Information system security involves four main tasks: assessing risk, developing a strategy, implementing controls, and monitoring the security, resulting security. The information system security process is an ongoing process that requires a frequent review and update as threats evolve too, right? Organizations should continuously watch for emerging threats, vulnerabilities, and attacks. No organization can guarantee to its stakeholders that it is invulnerable to information security incidents, right? IS security incidents will inevitably occur, and organizations need to prepare for them, right? IS resources face risk, and these risks are handled by businesses using four strategies, either individually or together. The first risk reduction is when we take steps to reduce the likelihood of an event or the consequences of it. For example, installing antivirus software reduce the chance of getting infected, right? The risk transference is a good strategy when a different entity is better positioned to accept or reduce the risk. For example, having an insurance company. And risk avoidance may involve avoiding e-commerce, website, or email. It's not that feasible strategy, right? And the last one is risk acceptance. Risk acceptance is understanding that some risks are better observed if and when they occur rather than by attempting to reduce. Maybe some risks are we cannot avoid, right? We cannot prepare. So, but the expected impact is not that serious. So we organization just accept these risks, right? And after assessing risk, a strategy is developed detailing the information security controls. There are three types of control. First, preventive control involve preventing any potentially negative event from occurring, such as by preventing outside intruders from accessing accessing a facility, and detective controls include recognizing when anything went wrong, such as unauthorized access attempts, and thereby limiting the resulting damage. The corrective controls involve mitigating the impact of any problem after it has arisen, such as restoring compromised data. And organizations need to have and use the principles of least permission and least privilege. Least permission and least privilege mean that users should only be given access to the system's data or resources that are needed to perform their duties, and access to other resources should be restricted. Policies and procedure. Developing advanced countermeasure is not our jobs, right? It is for computer science people. But as a future manager, you have to know which policies and procedures should be implemented to secure the valuable digitalized assets of organization. It includes confidential information policy, security policy, use policy, and many other things, right? You can look at this lecture note, this part on the lecture note yourself. And with a good business continuity and disaster recovery plan, even under the worst case scenario, people or organizations will be able to replace or reconstruct critical files or data, or they will at least have a plan readily available to begin the recovery process. A disaster recovery plan lists all the steps an organization will take to restore computer operations in case of natural or deliberate disaster. Backup policies explains requirements for backing up information so that critical data can be restored in case of data loss. And third step is implementing controls and training. Once a comprehensive strategy has been formulated, organization can decide which control to implement and train personnel regarding security policies and measures. There are two broad categories of approaches, controls for reducing risk: technological and human-based approaches. Physical access restriction. It typically focuses on an individual identifying him or herself, and then one or more forms of authentication being utilized to verify the stated identification. Authentication is the process of verifying that identity. There are three ways of verifying the identification. The first one is using something you know, like using password and PIN code are the examples. We have to memorize, or at least we have to know our password or PIN code to verify our identification, right? And the next one is using something you have, like using keys, token, or smart card. And the last one is, last way is using something you are, like a biometrics again. Biometrics is a typical example, like using your fingerprints or face, right? And then important thing here, the two-factor authentication. The two-step process greatly enhances security over a one-step process, such as using a fingerprint to both identify and authorize on individuals. Or when I use PayPal website, when I try to log in, sign in, they text me some code, and then I have to enter this pass code sent by text, right? And a firewall is a network security system that monitors and controls the incoming and outgoing network traffic based on a predefined rule, like based on traffic type, based on traffic source, traffic destination, and combination of parameter. Firewalls can be implemented in hardware, in software, or in a combination of both. All data packet entering or leaving the intranet pass through the firewall, which examines each message and blocks those that do not meet the specified security criteria. An important thing here, encryption and VPN. Encryption is the most effective way to achieve data security. To read an encrypted file, you must have access to a secret key or password that enables you to decrypt it. And unencrypted data is called plain text. Encrypted data refer to the ciphertext. And encryption can be applied to email, data on hard drive, data on your OneDrive or Dropbox. And VPN, virtual private network, gives you online privacy and anonymity by creating a private network from a public internet connection. VPNs mask your internet protocol, shortened to IP address, so your online actions are virtually untraceable. And viruses and malware pose a constant threat to information system, right? A combination of antivirus software and security practice cannot eliminate the threat, but can reduce the potential risk significantly, right? Beyond antivirus software, the next most important step is to limit the potential for infection by avoiding unknown files and file sources. If your computer is infected, prompt reporting will allow the infection to be contained and minimize the impact. I think it gives us some lesson given the current pandemic outbreak, right? Any regards, in addition to the system development control, various human safeguards can help to protect the information system, specifically ethics, laws, and effective management. So educating potential user and enacting federal laws can help, but unethical user will undoubtedly always remain a problem for those waiting to maintain IS security, right? And I said the information security process is an ongoing process, right? Ongoing process that requires frequent review and updates as threat evolves, right? Organizations should continuously watch for emerging threats, vulnerabilities, and attacks and monitor the effectiveness of the controls. Okay, we finally finished all lecture today. I really appreciate all your effort in this course. And sorry for any inconvenience caused by me or this online format. Okay, everyone did a good job and have a good day. And then feel free to contact me when you have any problems about the course. Okay, see you again. Bye.